Welcome to your Monday Carrier Update, sponsored by Powerfleet. My name is Kyle Cunningham. Today we're going to talk about some new indices inside of our amazing SONAR platform. First off, let's jump over to hometown Chattanooga, Tennessee, talking about refrigerated outbound tender volume. Now this is important because previously we saw outbound tender volume and inbound tender volume by market and nationally. Now we can break it down by individual trailer types, important for you. Speaking of refrigerated, in Chattanooga, it is currently at 2.04 for outbound tender reject. That means 98% of all this outbound freight is being readily accepted. So if you have capacity in that market, understand that your leverage is not going to be that high, but there is volume inside of the market. When you're getting loaded, you're looking at 145 minutes at the dock inside of Chattanooga. So keep that in mind. Over 2 hours, make sure you get what you deserve in terms of detention. Moving over to the West Coast, we're going to talk about inbound tender volume, long haul inbound tender volume. And the number one market for long haul inbound tender volume as of today is Tucson, Arizona out west. You can see once all that freight gets back in there, all that inbound capacity is now leading to an outbound tender reject index of 1.62. So you're talking about 99% of all the freight out of Tucson is being readily accepted. No arguments on that. So if you have capacity headed into Tucson, yet again, understand on a Monday, today, it's not going to be as strong as you think it is. In terms of wait times in Tucson, getting better for you, 32% better at 125 minutes, pretty standard all across the board. As we move over to the center of the country, talking about the refrigerated outbound tender rejects in great old Houston, Texas, I want to talk about what's happening in Houston and what's happening right down the road in Austin. So Houston today, almost 14% on the outbound rejections. If you're in Austin, you're looking at about 8.22. So you got refrigerated capacity in Austin, Dallas, Lubbock, Amarillo. Make sure you take a look at what's going on in Houston because you're probably going to have a good opportunity. In terms of head haul, still both negative, indicating a lack of outbound options, but that's okay. With the high outbound tender reject index, you're going to be looking all right. Wait times in both these markets under 2 hours, looking real good on a Monday for y'all. Let's close it out. Let's talk about what's going on with the map here. We're looking at a head haul daily index map, and then we're going to look at a head haul 2-week change. So these red markets here on the right-hand side, you're looking at the weekly change. Ontario, California turning down a little bit, center of the country turning down, and yet again, the biggest loser of the week, hometown Chattanooga, Tennessee. That's okay though, because on the daily market, we can see Memphis still looking good, Savannah still looking good, Harrisburg, and then of course out west in California and Salt Lake City. As always, thanks so much for watching your Carrier Update. We will see you tomorrow.